Doing this thing where I've been trying to only type in the Greek alphabet while I'm on Waystone. And I'm going to see how long I can get away with this before people get pretty darn angry. So, let's go over to the Greek keyboard, because I can do this, because I'm using a full screen recorder. So, let's see, Omega, capital Eta, Alpha, Tau, apostrophe Sigma, which you press with J for some reason, and send. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Buildmonger, and welcome back to a brand new series, everybody. This is Waystone Season 4. It is finally here, and I am personally incredibly excited to see what happens with the season. So, if you don't know, I've been away a lot, because I have been traveling a lot. Essentially, I started with the Kentucky trip that I gave you the channel update for, and then I went to Alaska almost immediately after, and after that, my sister had to have surgery, which sucked, but she's perfectly fine, and I went to Florida for that, for the time being, to kind of like enjoy myself, but still be with family, and then I had to go to Minnesota. And I'm still traveling. I am still traveling. I am currently in Florida, and I do not have a proper OBS setup because I can't do game capture because it's a Mac, and essentially, if I try to do display capture, everything lags out. So I am actually using QuickTime Player, which is a little bit difficult, to say the least. This will probably be terrible. Also, the acoustics are bad because I'm in a bedroom of a condo in Florida, but it should be fine. Very bare bones stuff. We are living in this mushroom island. I am not. I'm living here on this little sandbar, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that. Also, texture pack is a little taste of Germ, which is essentially a it's a texture pack used by a modded YouTuber named Germzy who is honestly one of like the lesser known really cool YouTubers, and I might actually be doing something with him. We shall see about that, but I can't tell you anything right now, can I? Waystone Season 4 also has 3 new members. These members are Pixel Brew, who is kind of like a neat like builder type person. We have Whitefire, of all people, who used to be a part of Afterlife, and now he is on Waystone, which is super duper amazing. So I am excited for that. And the last member is Mason / IamFoss548, who Cornelia found, and he's definitely a great builder too. I have unfortunately not been able to watch very much of his content yet. But, yeah, it should be really cool when I do. So, essentially, I'm getting to building a little bit of a tribal house here. Or, not tribal, I would not call it tribal, because it isn't exactly a tribal house. It's more of, like, kind of a tiki resort type thing. I'm gonna try and do, like, a beach hut, if that makes sense, and I'm gonna need a little more stairage. But yeah, I need to build this in the background, and we shall essentially talk about basic things that will be happening around this channel once everything is all set up. So, I want to do more modded. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Modded building is something that is really lacking on YouTube, and I hate that as much as a lot of you guys who subscribe to my channel do. So I definitely want to kind of exemplify modded building in particular, just because of that main reason. However, Waystone will be a series. I will not have any more vanilla series. So what that means, unfortunately, guys, is, oh my gosh, is that all the acacia I have? No, I swear that cannot be all the acacia I have. Oh well, I'll get a little bit more and we shall talk in a little bit. Yeah, so essentially I just want to do a lot more modded building and, you know, all that kind of jazz, which that is basically why I am doing only this as vanilla. And that means no more PooCraft. So no beta Minecraft. I love the server, but I kind of have to make decisions based on what I have time for. I have a new modded series in the works with a server, and I also am looking at various mod packs to sort of play. Just for, partially SEO, but also mod packs that I can kind of play a lot of and build a lot in, is kind of the gist of that. So that is something I will need to work on. So, guys, we are back. We are back at the cabin, which I finished. I'm sorry, I tried to build some of it on camera, but I am not good at building on camera, so I decided against showing you that clip. But we did the platform on camera, we did the logs on camera. Let's show you the rest, starting with the sandstone details. The things I used are sandstone stairs. I also used a little bit of sandstone brick and some chiseled sandstone in certain areas. So the front is very simple. We have like an L shape of chiseled sandstone and sandstone brick, which is just cut sandstone or smooth sandstone before 1.13. That has been essentially made different by this texture pack. Go around to the side. This is my favorite design because it's so open. You have the like little stair things here, and then they turn inward into a pillar, which I just think looks super cool. Go around. We have a more closed off area for the back. I thought that was important. Kind of like an H shape with the sandstone brick and chiseled sandstone. And then we have some stairs with very small openings. Overall, the walls are super cool, and I like how they turned out. The only thing is, that's not all I've done. So we have a roof on this thing. We have a roof on our heads. And I decided to use acacia leaves and dried kelp blocks to create almost like a palm thatching, if that makes sense. I decided the build needed some greenery, and I was not going to be able to put it on the ground. So I decided to just make it into kind of the style of the roof. And oh my gosh, does it look good. So it's meant to be like, I put the dried kelp in to be like some transparent, some opaque. You can eat it too, so that's what I've been eating. It's kind of like wild berries in modded Minecraft, where you can actually, it's shorter eating time than normal, which I really like. But it only refills half a hunger bar, so it's not the best. But yeah, no, it just feels so cozy, and the thatching with the leaves and the kelp just looks so cool. So, yeah, the cabin's done. But the island is far from done. I got plenty to do on this island. So let's get to landscaping. Let me get some resources together, and I will be back with you guys when I can. Okay, so for real, guys, I have done a little bit of work here, haven't I? This is the hut you've seen last time, and I've made a little cool pathway with clay, light gray concrete powder, and white concrete powder. This is the first tweak I've made to the texture pack, in that I replaced all the clay. The clay is originally a white texture, I think meant for kind of Tudor-style half timbers. But the problem with it is that it looks exactly like white concrete powder. I think he made the texture before white concrete powder was in. But it still is a little bit annoying, so I changed it back to the original. And it looks super cool. This is the pathway that I really like. And, yeah. So I've put a few more beds out to kind of represent beach towels, and the sugarcane is the main thing I want to show you. I have a lot of, like, kind of tall, towering sugarcane, which I think looks super cool. And last but not least, we have a few crates here. I'm going to decorate this area more as we go, but for now, that's what we have here, is a few crates. So yeah, that's all of that. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you later, guys. Peace.